Assalamualaikum. I hope you guys are doing good. This is Crypto PNL, and we are going to talk about BTC on a fresh chart. And I'm going to tell you all the things that I was telling before, and I'm going to tell you again that I still think these drops is not going to take out these lows at 53k. We will go to the upside first towards 75 to 77,000 dollars. From there we will drop, and there the new last rally will start. This is what the bullish scenario in my personal opinion is going to happen. These shakeouts, yes, this candle, as I was expecting, I was not expecting this candle, but this candle showed that thing that we have this area of supply now, and that's the first place. But in my personal opinion, and in my all those experience, as I have drew that line for you, that we were trading below that line right now, sort of. If we drew that line from here, like from that top, or we drew that line from that top, we are sort of trading below it. Or if we drew that line from that high and from that support, so still we are struggling, we are fighting with this line. And in my opinion, that line and that line has a role to play, in my personal opinion. So this is what I think. These lines have some role to play, but I'm not a line trader. As I have told you, I see the levels, and I am an Elliott wave trader. In my personal opinion, this is an impulse of, this is an impulse of whatever the range, and then we have a wave 2. For example, what I'm seeing here, this is the wave 1, we have a wave 2 here. Now we are building a wave 3, which will take us to 77 to below $80,000. Then we will make a 4, and the last wave that will take us to the higher levels of all those levels. This is what I think. So this is not a wave 3 done here. I believe this is the 1, 2, this is the third, we have fourth, and we have the fifth wave to come. This is my personal opinion, and this correction is merely the correction of this move, which can come to $56,000, which I don't think, because there is a pattern that is playing here, and that is the head and shoulder pattern, which I think is not going to get played. People will get trapped here, I think, trapped below this wick, I think, and people are trapped as they were trapped before. Like here they were trapped, same people were thinking, lots of head and shoulders been trapped here. So I think this is going to go up from here, and we are going to break above, because this is the level that we have to break. This 62,000 level we have to break above, and then we are going to get above. The problem why I put it on my YouTube, that because of the funding, look at the funding is pretty much high, and I was thinking that BTC will drop the way it's been shaking up, and I still think the funding is getting better now. OKX has good funding, Huobi has good funding, Bybit heavy funding, FTX still like sort of still some shakeouts. So those who are like the coin like DYDX, now this is the coin I showed, and look at the dip it had. So the level that I'm watching in this coin, on this coin, is this level. I want the price to hold above and close above the 4 or 5 candle or 3 candle or 4 hour, somewhere here, and then I'll take a trade. So this all suddenly show that this is the liquidation wick testing the order block. Nice bounce for 22%. So I think the low of this candle of this coin is in my personal opinion. The low of this coin is in, and it is going to go up now, in my personal opinion. I think we are not going to get more lows here. This is what I think, and this is what I believe, and I think, yes, we're not going to more lows. So it's a good catch if you caught that low. I could not catch this. I caught some here, and I'm holding this one. And the AVEX, as I have told you, beautiful wick into that breaker. This is the must buy region. If you had money, must buy AVEX. I think AVEX is going to challenge the high. And BTC, I'm telling you, still I still believe, in my personal opinion, this is not the end of the wave that we are watching. Yes, this is not the end. I believe this is all the shakeouts, because this area, this area is quite an area, and I'll be very uh, I'll be amazed to see that we get a break to the downside. $57,000 on the monthly is the level that I think we are not going to break. Look at this monthly chart. Do you think this monthly chart? I'll show you on the log scale. Do you think this monthly chart wants to go down? I don't think so. This monthly chart wants to go up. Look at this. How on earth do you say that this monthly chart is gonna go down? I don't think so. It is going like as a clear picture. This is the 1, 2, we have 3, and we have 4, and then we have the 5th wave in play. So I don't think so that there is any chance of price to come down here, and we are going to grab. And the levels that we should be focusing on, as because this is the resistance, I told you this is the level that the price has to hold above, and these are the close. This 59,100 level, that where the price is standing, these two levels, if you focus on, forget any level, these two levels, this area is a resistance, I can understand, I told you, but these two wicks, these two closes, one close, a wick here, this area is a support, and if we break that support, that's the area that we are going to find the support, and that's the area. So apart from that, rest is bakwas, in my opinion. But I believe we are not in here for a move. We are here for a big move to come. I could be wrong, but I think we are in a beautiful move, and we are trying to close above. Like if you can see that what BTC has did, BTC had closed above this level. Now we are testing this level on the 2-week chart. So there are a lot of things that BTC has proved here. I mean, that's a trap, I can understand, but over leverage, as the funding shows, that we will see some shakeouts before a beautiful breakout, in my personal opinion. So don't be complacent. The worst scenario would be the BTC can come to that level, but I think this is not the only, because in my opinion this is the only wave, and the maximum BTC can come from here is to drop to 3.82, this level. And in my opinion, if I see the 4-hour chart, and if you see the 4-hour chart, what do you see? I can see these look at this, I'll show you. These are beautiful 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now if we go that, this is beautiful. Yeah, this is the beautiful count, and that's the ABC. Yeah, this is the ABC. We have this ABC here. We have that ABC here, and now we have the 5 waves to the downside again. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is the 5th wave. So how do I trade this? In fact, if I'm trading BTC on the index chart, and then what I do, I look for the 4-hour, I look for the low that is swept right now. That's the low that's been swept, as you can see. Now, as my formula of trading, I trade these patterns a lot, and these are this pattern. I wait for the price to make a high, to create a high, make a low, and then sweep that low, and then go up, and then hold that low, and that's where I'm interested. So what I have here, I have a range here now. I'll draw a range. I had a low and I had a high. My low is swept now. Okay, so the only thing that I'm going to look here now is that the price go back above here, The worst scenario, price go above here, challenge it, and this is where, or the price just go above, and this ABC is done here in my personal opinion. So this is how I'm seeing the price, and this is what I believe is going to happen. And if you guys are following me, and just I say still think we are going to $70,000 and $77,000, $75,000. So if you are with me, just follow myself, and I think we are going towards 75 to $77,000. This is not the end of the move. We will move to the upside, in my personal opinion. So do not be complacent. Do not let them shake you, my brothers. All the very best.